Hello people and welcome back to Scuffed Review. If you're wondering why there's nothing, in terms of editing or no video last week, is because I'm very busy. There might not be a video next week either. Hopefully the news is not long. I'm doing this just because the news isn't long and it's like semi-important. This week, Qing is getting his power release. The Earth Dragon Black Gold. He'll be coming back along with Himiko for his seal. And then they just made basically tweaks to his leader and team skill, just numbers changing basically. There are a couple of new things. For his leader skill, it's basically the same gimmick. You can only have dragons, and then when dissolving dragon runestones you get extra attack. When 3 or more dragons launch attacks, then you get more damage. This actually disincentivizes Novalis. I'm not quite sure if he had something like this before, but yeah, also incentivizing Rainbow. I think he did have that before. For his team skill, you get 5 seconds extensions, ignore sticky, dragon trail, and ignoring electrified. No position will be struck by a tornado. That is new. That means your board just will not be affected by any tornado skills. Dragons ignore fixed combo shield, and the more combos are made, the higher the team attack increases additionally to the max times 6 for 15 combos made. This team skill, by the way, is valid when the leader and ally are either forms of Qing. At the beginning of the stage and at the end of the first round, Dragon Skill City becomes 0 and fully recover skill EPs, meaning that basically, the problem of him having a very slow start is now removed. You can just transform right away, get that damage right away, and even if the enemy resets, right upon stage entry, you can still get it back at the end of the first round. Upon each activation of a dragon skill, team attack increases permanently to the max times 10 for 6 activations. This is another part of what I was talking about. In addition to transforming to get your damage, you have to activate your actives to get that damage. So just front loading that CD reduction is very nice for him. And then lastly, for each dragon runestone dissolved, recover 30k HP to the max 900k HP for 30 runestones dissolved. That's part of his gimmick basically. You have dragon trail, you have dragon runestones, you dissolve those dragon runestones, you heal. That way he doesn't depend on traditional recovery, which is pretty much the only semblance of identity that the dragon race has nowadays. For his actives, he has 2 actives. The first is CD5, similar to the before. You tap a runestone on the circle, then turn runestones of that attribute into enchanted dragon runestones, and alter enemies into that attribute as well. For one of the characters, attack times 5 and ignores puzzle shield and initial shield. This stuff is new. And by dissolving dragon runestones, dragon attack times 2. For his second skill, it is CD8 transform, switch, turn all runestones into enchanted runestones, and all the runestones become dragon runestones. This point is a bit redundant because you'll probably have a ton of dragon runestones anyway. Rune dragon member skill cities -4 and EPs +4. That's, I think, just to give himself a little bit of a boost. I mean, he will start with full EP when he transforms. If you have any other rune dragons around, I don't really know if rune dragons... No, I don't think there are any other rune dragons that operate off EP. But if you happen to have 2 Qing for some reason, which I do, I just got that randomly back in the day, this will help you, I suppose. It's not that big of a boost, so, nothing to really complain about. In his transformed form, leader skill becomes much more attack focused, and also gives you okay HP nowadays. What's his leader skill pre-transform? HP times 4. Interesting. Okay. So I don't think... I don't remember if they actually hit the HP multiplier when he transformed. I just remember it used to be that when he transforms, he gets less HP. But that might just be because of his base HP, because literally if you transform into the dragon form, the card just has less HP. Becomes much more attack focused according to the number of combos made in the first batch. In the next round, add 2 times the number to the combo count and turn 2 times the number of random runestones into enchanted dragon runestones. Basically, you have a ton of combos, a ton of enchanted dragon runestones, and once again, when the team has 3 or more dragons, all runestones possess 200% effect of the runestones of the members' attributes in the team. This team skill is basically a repeat of the previous one. yeah, I don't know why they felt the need to write this twice. It's literally the same thing. For his actives after transforming, once again, there are 2 actives, both EP now. The first one is EP5. By tapping a runestone on the magic structural elements, explode runestones of that type to generate enchanted dragon runestones not of that type. Alter all enemies' attributes into that attribute until they are defeated, and if heart is tapped, recover HP as much as 10 times the total HP of dragons in the team. So I guess unique healing in case you need it. Probably someone will find a use for this, I guarantee it. Now for one, the character's attack times 5 and ignores Puzzle Shield and Duet Trio Elemental and Duet Trio. No, I didn't read that wrong. They just did a typo. This is supposed to say Duet Trio Quartet and Quintet. Alright, me when I ignore Elemental Shield. By dissolving Dragon Runestones, each dragon launches 2 extra attacks. So he loses... What does he lose? He loses... So pre-transformation, he ignores Initial Shield. Post-transformation, he ignores Duet, Trio, Quartet, and Quintet instead. So make sure to pay attention to that when you transform. Probably, you know, you'll keep one side transformed and one side not transformed. That was very popular back in the day as well. For his second EP skill, it is EP6. By tapping runestone on the circle once again, remove runestones of that type, so you can do this in enclosed areas. For 3 rounds, drop rate of that type will be transferred to that of other runestones. He will not be poisoned, and earth members and dragons attack times 2.5. This is very similar to the skill he had pre-PR, but ignoring poison is still very nice because the dragon inventory sucks ass, and he is one of the few dragons that can ignore poison. Speaking of dragons, there's a new dragon card, a new nightmare stage. This is Leon, who it's been a while since I did the story stage. I think this is like who Nesoi actually likes, but he's also dead in lore. Spoiler alert, by the way, not that anyone cares. Once again, team skill with Nesoi. I don't know why they're doing this right now because Nesoi sucks. Is this like, are they gonna PR us Nesoi next? Is this a hint? I don't know. But this like team skill is actually not terrible. It's a shame that no one will ever use it. He is a light dragon, as I said, 2 active skills, pretty rare for a free card, but he is a nightmare card, so you know, some level of power there. The first one is CD3. Tap 3 runestones to remove them and generate enchanted dragon light. Sorry, I hesitate. Tap 3 runestones. I thought this was like 3 types of runestones. No, you literally tap 3 runestones and you remove only those 3. Okay, after skill activation, there is a 50% chance that the skill may be ready for reactivation. Alright, this skill sucks ass. For the second skill, it is CD7. The character enters a fatigue state for 1 round. For 1 round, upon skill activation at the end of each round, turn water into enchanted dragon light and fire into enchanted dragon dark. Leader and ally attack times 2. Dragon runestones have the effect of all race runestones, and for every extra light member present in the team, effects 2 to 4 stay in play for 1 more round to the max 3 rounds. Ignore what I said about this card being good because it has 2 active skills. Both the skills are actually just really, really bad. Moreover, I think you can only enter his stage with some races. Let me just take a look over here. Yeah, only gods, demons, and elves. Okay, well, I mean, good luck with that. I mean, I'll do it once, probably. But this is like a bad restriction for a trash card. Oh, also 40 rounds. Okay, well, this is bad. Basically, yeah, there are 2 new cards in this news. That's why I decided to just record this, you know, without any editing or whatever, just raw. Tingwei is good. I don't think it's to the point where you should pull for him if you don't already have him, but if you do, it is quite a good power boost for even as a leader, I would say, for a while, and for any kind of, you know, mainstream dragon leaders, of which there are 2, the Black Gold Noblesse and Ursula, and of course Azathoth, not because I was about to make the connection to Rune Dragons, but wrong Black Gold. The connection to Rune Dragons is actually for Yingzheng or Qing, who I don't know why I got confused about that. Next, we have a returning ultimate stage of Soul Burning Seal Schrodinger. Which one is this again? Okay, it's the light market one that copies your board in terms of sky drop, so that's actually pretty good. Get one if you haven't. You know, you can farm a bit if you want. Is there anything else notable in here? Absolutely not. I don't think so. Okay, great, fantastic. Sorry for the bad scuffed video and lack of videos for the past and probably the future. If you like this, please leave a like. If you have any questions, comment them down below, and I will still hopefully have the time to answer them. If you like this in general, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video whenever that is. So yeah,